All right, Hot Haven sent me this grounding mat to review. These are my honest thoughts of it. The packaging was a little smashed on the one end just from shipping from Amazon, but I have not opened this yet. But let's see. Yeah, there we go. Here's some paper. They do show you how to set it up. I am aware of how to set this one up, so I'll just set that aside for now. But you've got your grounding cable. This is what plugs into the wall, and then you've got your grounding mat. So this mat comes wrapped in this paper. Just kind of helps keep it nice in the manufacturing time. It actually feels really good. What I plan on using this for, let me actually start this. I'll do two things. I'll kind of talk about this mat, and then I'll actually prove that it works, meaning I'll get my voltmeter out and I'll show you guys that like I do have voltage like in my body, and I'll show that when I touch this mat, the voltage goes away, which is ground, and that's the purpose of this mat. But back to the first part of this. This really feels good. I believe it's a vegan leather, but it feels like leather, and it has some material in it that is the conductive portion that brings your current over to this little snap. This is where the mat actually takes the electric current from your body to ground over this wire. So this wire is actually very, very nicely put together. I'll leave that bundled up for now, but you do have quite a long wire. But this little snap goes right there. And then this is what's gonna go over to the wall, which I have an outlet here, and it plugs right in. So this is the equivalent with this plugged into the ground prong. You need to make sure your ground prong works, but they have some videos on how to check that. But this hooked up right now into this mat, and with me touching this with my bare skin, this is the equivalent of me like walking around outside in the grass, on the dirt, anything like that, where my skin and my body is touching earth, and that ground connection and the benefits that that has would be present in this moment as I am using this. So I'm actually gonna favor using this as my desk mat when I'm at the office working, and I've got my keyboard and my mouse here. Just being able to be grounded during those times, those long hours at the office and things along those times. But the other use that I may find for this is I might put this at the on the ground in front of my couch, so that when we're watching TV or having a lazy Sunday afternoon, being able to just put my feet on this and experience the grounding effects in that case. So let's actually, I'll grab my voltmeter and I will be right back, and I will show you how this works. Okay, so I have the black lead grounded in my house, and I'm gonna touch this lead, and that voltmeter is telling me that I have voltage present on my body, and I'm just gonna touch the mat, and it stops. So, not grounded. I am grounded. So, yeah, that's just goes to show that the product does indeed ground you. So, yeah,